All right, got it. Oh, we ain't got no air horns today. Yep. I see my laptop upstairs yesterday. Yes, sir.
This is my inhaler.
There you go. Asthmatics got to live too.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Man, I'm alive, dog. That's what's going on.
Man,
listen,
I guess we'll talk about that when some people start filing in.
Yes, sir. This is
so good to be back, man.
Man, this is my post COVID jam. You know what I'm saying?
Jam.
Facts.
COVID jam.
I'm here now.
Hey, bro.
I'm here now, son. So how was the week? I missed a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I missed a lot. Young Quintendo Powers in the building.
Quintendo, what up, bro? Good days. Indeed, sir. I saw you text me, bro. I was getting ready for the podcast.
Yeah, Quintendo's a gent.
Oh yeah. Real one, dog. He been looking out, bro.
Yeah, he's what you refer to as he's a real gent.
I've been trying to reach out to people more because I'm like, I know people who do cool stuff. So I've been trying to reach out to more people and get more people to help me with stuff and pay people to do stuff.
Dope.
So, you know,
dope,
he's on the list of stuff. I'm just trying to figure out how to connect the dots.
Man. So yeah, man. Let's I don't know where to start. I almost died this week.
Yeah, man.
We can start there.
Oh man, it's real out here, bro. We talked about it. We tried to duck and dodge it, but it caught up.
Yeah, no, it's real, bro. It's real. Let me tell you something. All I'm gonna say is you don't want it. You don't want it. I don't care what nobody tells you. You don't want it. It's real. It's real.
It's like that.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. It's the realest damn hoax that I've got hit with.
You believe all the hype?
Man, do I? Do I? I got hit by the hype machine, bro.
Dang, bro.
And all week I thought they was gonna lift me up like they did Kanye. Like I just thought I was just gonna levitate out the building, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
What's that song? He's done miracles on me.
That's a fact, son. Was levitated.
Oh, stop. Well, I'm glad you good, man. I was hitting you up, man. It just caught me so off guard, bro. And it was such a weird time because it's like you had just hit me, and then I had just went out too. And then I got sick right after that too. So I was like freaking out, like, oh God, bro. Oh man.
Right. I felt bad too when telling you because I was like, I seen the pictures. I was like, damn, Triza finally got out, man. He's out here in this world. I was like, damn, I hate to hit him. I was like, yeah, nigga, the Ronies around the corner. They coming to get you.
Run.
They got me. They jumped me. Run, save yourself. The Ronies is on me. I dropped my phone. Help.
Delta.
Yeah. DJ Wiseman said his kids had it.
Oh man.
Yeah, bro. It's real.
It's wild out here.
Yeah, it's real out here, man. But I will say, just anybody, you don't want it, do whatever you gotta do. I ain't here to tell you what to do, but I'm here to tell you don't want the shit.
No, that's facts.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. That's a fact. So I don't know where you want to start today. Man, I kind of missed stuff this week, but I kind of didn't. I don't know how much I'm off on, so we'll see.
Oh man, we gotta. I guess okay. Have you seen the Lovers and Friends tour? Have you seen this announced? So it's a tour, right? Which they tried to do last year, right? So I don't know if you remember this. They tried to do this last year, but I think COVID hit, and that's what messed it up, bro. It's literally, if you appreciate 90s to 2000s music, it's the best concert possibly ever, right?
Oh, nice.
So I'm gonna list out some of the people on here for you, just so you can see. So I'm gonna give you the top, right? So Usher, Ludacris, Little John, Lauryn Hill, TLC, Sierra, Nelly, Ashanti, Neo, Brandy, Ja Rule, Trey Songz, Monica, Timbaland, Akon, T-Pain, Lil' Kim, Sean Paul, Fab, Eve, The Dream, Genuine, Escape, Jodeci, Keith Sweat, Mace, Fat Joe, Cassie, Twista, Maya, Cameron, and it's still about 20 more people under there.
My question is, who's in the audience? Who's left? Everyone's on stage. Like who's going? I believe if you read further enough, you and I on there. We're probably on there somewhere.
It's like they was like, you seen them commercials late night? It's like, now that's what we call music. And they was like, I got an idea.
Like, Slim, why is this commercial like movie length?
bro. Yeah. My only thing is, I don't think that everybody's gonna show up. Somebody just said, Smoker just says Lauryn Hill ain't showing up, bro. That's
nah.
That's
we
a
can
lot
talk
of
about
pieces.
Lauryn in a minute too. She's kind of in the news too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a lot of people. That's a nice. How long is that show,
bro? I think it's a couple of days.
Oh, sure. Oh,
I think it's gonna be one of them kind of festivals, like where they break it up. It's Selection that's doing it, so that's why I have hope in it, because I'm confident in their product. They don't really let you down. You know what I mean? Their product is consistently good, so I think it's gonna be crazy.
So when are you buying your tickets?
I'm not going.
What? What are you talking
bro,
about?
I saw the Lollapalooza joint. I saw the bro, it looked uncomfortable, bro. I'm like, that doesn't look any kinds of fun, bro. No parts of fun.
Regardless of lurking germs, you are right. That whole setup looks it's like it's the New Year's Eve, kind of people all on your back spilling drinks. Everybody stank. It's 90 degrees and it's a million people. They all like piled up into like this human centipede type thing going. It's terrible, bro. It did not look like the move at all. Rolling Loud, Lollapalooza,
none of it.
None of that. I believe. I don't know.
I'm bougie anyway, bro. I don't like being in a club or in festivals unless I'm on stage now. I'm at that point in my life. I done did enough of being behind the scenes and in the crowd enough to where it's like, all right, cool. I just want to be on stage. And if I can't do that, I'm cool, man. I'm not there for that life no more. Unless it's like mad decent. Some of this a vibe. That was pre-COVID. Now I'm cool, bro. I'm cool.
Yeah. I'm almost at the point where I'm not even going to the club for somebody's birthday. I'm at that point. It used to be like, all right, I'll go to the club. Last couple of years, like if it's your birthday and you're having something, I'll go. Now I'm like, I send you $20 in a card. I cash app you something, hit you with some Uber Eats or something. But, yeah, I'm not rocking. But that does sound like a crazy concert. That's a hell of a lineup.
Oh yeah,
man. So do you dress when you go to concerts like that? Do you dress according to the time period, or do you dress like according to now? Because that sounds like a place to where you're most comfortable. Throwback clothes.
You could pull out the Nietzsche jeans. If it was a time to pull out the, the Jabols. If it was ever a time, the NBA patchy jeans, I would think that might be the one. You know what I mean?
You throwing your hardwood classics throwback jump.
Come on, man. You know what I mean? My shirt that had puff paint on it that I made earlier that says free somebody. You know what I mean? Come on.
Listen. Yeah. No, that sounds dope, man. And shout out to everybody who's going to be buying that. I don't know if they're going to have $60 chicken tenders there.
Oh,
like
yo.
Can we get into it?
Bro,
can we talk about
it? Bro, Kanye is the greatest marketer I've seen in a long time, bro. And this is great, dog. From a marketing standpoint, y'all know I love marketing, studying like advertising, all this stuff. Kanye is literally like launching a product and testing it in real time. I've never seen anybody do this with an album. People do it with courses and products all the time of, I'm going to throw it out there. It's going to be rough. I'm going to test it. Then I'm going to go back and tweak it and then re-release it again and then tweak it again. I've never seen anybody do this with an album this big in live like time.
Kanye gave you an empty CD case and was like, yo, buy this empty CD case twice. And I promise you one day, I'm going to put an album in here for you. Maybe Friday. I don't know. Don't call me though. Don't call me if you don't see it on Friday. You'll just get it one day. How in the world can you sell out a concert of demos to let people listen to demos that you've worked on? And then wild. You know what? Thank you all for coming out. By the way, $60 chicken tenders,
$35 popcorn.
And I'm going to go back now and I'm going to kind of maybe sort of work on these songs again. And then I'm going to sell you tickets again. By the way, $70 chicken tenders next time. And the songs still aren't going to be done. And you're going to want to hear the album that night. And guess what? I'm not even going to tell you it's not coming out. I just want you to look for it. By the way, check out the live stream from my bedroom/dressing room/bathroom.
Prison cell.
Yeah, where we're doing everything. We're doing curls, push-ups, dips. We're modeling clothes. We're doing everything. Okay, here's my thing, and I figured out. I was texting with Rich this morning, and I figured because people are like, "Why do you not like this Kanye rollout?" And I think the most concise analogy I have is it's almost a compliment why I don't like this. It's like if I go to your house and you make it dinner and you take an hour to say grace and I get pissed. It's not because I hate your grace. I'm actually eager to taste the food that you prepared, and you keep delaying it for some reason. And you keep, and it's like being like, you know what, as a matter of fact, we're not even going to eat tonight. Come back tomorrow for the same meal. I'm going to finish it, and I come back tomorrow, and you're like saying a grace, and you're like, you know what? Come back for breakfast. It might be ready by in the morning. I'm just going to stop coming to your house at a certain point. I'm like, I'm not hungry anymore. But that's just me. That's me.
No, that's real. I will say, I think this is the most well-promoted album I've seen in a long time. Because I wouldn't be surprised if he does another live stream, bro. Because I text Oracle and I text my brother B when it happened, during the live stream, right? So I'm listening. Bro, I ain't gonna front. It's some jams on there. It's some ones on there where I was like, yo, these beats is crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it would be parts in the song where it would be like a melody take. Like, it's no words there, right? And it's not like how Future sometimes it's just melody and he's mumbling, but he's doing it for that was
clearly like a demo type of deal.
Yeah, and it was in the hook. I'm like, oh, these aren't done. These are clearly not done records, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it still tweaks. I don't know if anybody else noticed. That's the least amount of hi-hats I've heard in an album, bro. And I couldn't tell you how long. Bro, it's probably only 3 songs with hi-hats on the whole project. I was like, yo, it's so weird, bro. I've never been exposed to just no hi-hats like this in a long time.
Nigga, finish the album and call me when it's done. Stop hitting me like, yo, I think I got a bass line I want to put on. It's like a comedian telling you about a joke for 2 days, but he never tells you the joke.
That's real.
I'm not here for it, bruh. Text me when your album is ready, and I'm gonna stream it. It's gonna be
it's certain parts, man, like that Jay-Z song. I love the beat is amazing. Jay-Z go crazy. But if no 808 don't drop or some kind of bass, bro, it's so annoying, bro. You ever see that meme and it's like a girl, she's doing the scale and she stops right before she finishes the scale and she's just like looking at you? That's what that record is. It's like it's like I'm expecting it to happen and it just never does. And it's just like, bro, please, 808, something, drum, something. Please.
I think it's a very thin line for me where is you doing a mystical, magical rollout. It's a thin line between that and you calling me stupid.
Sure.
I'm just like, who do you think I am to keep coming back for this, my nigga? Finish the joint. That's all I gotta say. Now, with that being said, don't get it twisted. As soon as it comes out, I am going to listen to it immediately. Don't get it twisted at all. But I'm just like, yeah, I'm not just gonna keep coming back for you adding 4 bars.
Oh, and he's about to do numbers. He's gonna do numbers. This joint's gonna go crazy.
He's already done numbers.
Bro, these streams is gonna go so stupid, bro.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be nuts. So you saw the joint. You saw my man getting levitated.
That's where they lost me. Certain parts I'm like, all right, man. And here's the thing, okay? I feel like if someone's to describe me and someone described me as artsy, I've heard that before. I feel like I'm a very artsy, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I like my little eclectic art. But sometimes I feel like it's a side of eclectic that I haven't got to yet. Yeah. And I feel like Kanye is very in that side that I have not figured out yet. And I don't know if I would get there of eclectic stuff. And some of that, like the 24-hour room with them lifting weights, at certain points is cool, but then it's like, all right, this is kind of strange in a way. Like, this is weird.
Fam, I'm not here to watch Orange is the New Black. Stop showing me your prison cell and put out an album. Yeah, that's kind of what it is. But I mean, you're right. He's gonna do numbers. The feature list looks
it's crazy.
Crazy. Looks like the Lovers and Friends lineup.
It does.
Hey man, hey, he's gonna hit it out the park. And I'm not even saying that as far as like what the album's gonna sound like because I don't know. But in terms of like making money and getting attention, I mean, he's already there, bro. He done posted up in the city, living inside of the damn stadium.
I ain't gonna front. That's legendary though. That is some like we're gonna be telling our kids, like grandkids, like, yo, Remember when Kanye was living inside the stadium? Like, that's some balls.
Facts. Like, yeah, no, the place where they play sports at, no sports being played. He posted up in there and he filmed himself doing push-ups. It was crazy.
And the wild thing is his stage was a bed, like a cot. My dog made a pallet. You know how when you go stay at somebody's house?
That's a fact.
Like, yo, I ain't got no sleeping bag. I ain't got no air mattress. You make a pallet, though. Just give you 2 blankets. You know what I mean?
That is a fact.
My dog had a pallet, bro.
Oh my, bro, it's empty pizza boxes in there. It's going crazy. It's Pusha on it. Yeah, Pusha is he's on this album.
Oh yeah,
Pusha's on this album. Young Sandman, what up, bro? So yeah, we'll see. When I ain't gonna lie though, when that album comes out though, 2022, this is gonna be nuts.
I ain't gonna front though. Production wise, it was some very like I'm pushing boundaries stuff. Like the way they were like switch between 808s. It would be like parts where it'd be like a totally different 8, but it'd be in like one little spot. And it's like it sticks out for a second. You'd be like, bro, what just happened? You know what I mean? It's very detailed in some of the songs, but then some of the songs are completely empty. So it's like it's very minimal, bro. And it's like, I don't know if it's so minimal like that on purpose, or it's like they just haven't finished. Yeah. But it's so minimal, dog. It's like, I'm like, I don't know what's going on here, bro.
Took the album cover on the way to the listening party.
It's one song with an 808. I'm like, yo, I don't know if I like this note. You ever hear it? It's like you don't know if it's wrong, but it's like I feel like it's a better note you could have went to.
Yeah. It's there though.
Yeah, and the 808 is weird, bro. It's like a humongous weird, like it's a weird record, but it's just like, hey, bro.
Man, listen, I'm the dude that don't even want to watch the movie trailer because I don't want any spoilers. So I haven't heard anything. Okay. I haven't, thanks to the magic of COVID, and also me just not wanting to hear anything until it's done. I'm totally clueless as to what this sounds like. I think I heard like one note on a clip that I heard, and I immediately like muted it, and I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna watch him levitate up to the sky.
See, I saw the first live stream to where everything was just like a demo to now where it's like drums and stuff are starting to come out, but it's still, you can tell it needs some tweaking. And then I'm sure it's gonna be 2 more live streams, and then it's gonna be all right.
That's right. I think tweaking all right. Yeah, Beat say he's not mad at the limited drums. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I haven't heard it. Like I said, I'm pretty sure is dope. But one thing, when you have a brand and you're known for being eclectic and eccentric like this, you can kind of do anything and tell people it's anything. And I'm not saying that it's bad, but if you could make sweaters with moth holes in them and be like, yo, this is just the new thing. Like if that's your brand and that's what you do, whatever you do is going to be the new wave. And I think that that's a very powerful stance to be able to have. That's a very powerful position to hold because you can almost not mess up.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, it's no such thing as messing up. Like it's all, it all is. You know what I mean? So, hey, I get it, man. We're going to let Kanye is on.
Is West.
Yeah.
Did you see Royce the 5'9" and Lupe beefing? I didn't. Yeah, I don't know what that. I ain't even gonna front. My brother asked me about it, my older brother, and I was just like, bro, I don't know enough about either one of those guys to.
Oh, yeah, I missed that. I didn't even know they was doing that.
Oh, you know, this is a dope conversation. That's kind of production related, but music related at the same time. Rihanna being a billionaire, bro. I thought this was a good thing to talk about because, she made it off of e-commerce. She did not. Well, I'm sure she made a good chunk of that money off of music. I'm not going to say that she did, but I'm almost positive what took her over the threshold and really made that wealth come in is her doing the Fenty Beauty and the makeup. Because that joint goes crazy. Like these girls go crazy over that joint, bro.
Which is why we probably haven't gotten any music.
Oh yeah.
Like it's just like, wait, you could spend forever to make an album and stream it and then go on tour at a time when people really weren't touring, or you can have sell shit online, like makeup. Bro, it's such a better game. And I believe without this, like if it was strictly music, she wouldn't have been anywhere near the billion. I have nothing to base that on, but just, more probability than possibility to me. And I think that that's dope. And I think a lot of people are finally going to get that message. I hope that people are getting the message now. I mean, you had Hove, you had all these people who are in music, but they're hitting this billionaire status, and it's from things that aren't really music related. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hove is really the only one that didn't, I wouldn't say e-commerce. I mean, he was more like investor to me. Like Hove just had just smart investments and just genius business stuff.
Hove and Nas are similar, even though Nas hasn't reportedly hit that billion or nothing, but like they're similar with that. And I think it's dope. And that goes back to what we were talking about on the other show about having multiple streams of income instead of just, because all of them, you know, they're greats and they want to make great music, but at a certain point you realize like, okay, you being dope at making beats or making you know, rapping or whatever is only going to take you so far. Now it's a great starting point to get you into other things, to get your brand popping to where you can cross over. But you got to start investing in doing stuff for the greater good instead of just being good at, you know, rapping and making beats. Yeah.
Let's see. Wiseman says, so we're gonna talk about Jada. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that in a second.
Oh yeah. We definitely gonna get into that. I'm gonna probably say the most when it comes to that. So yeah, we can hold tight on that.
Let's see.
Nas. Speaking of Nas,
did Jay-Z drop today? We have to check. This might be the first in history.
I don't know. I think he might have. He like dropped in Korea somewhere.
Yeah, Jay-Z. Somebody go. We got to tweet Jay. He gonna drop something by the end of the day.
Jay just signed a deal with somebody. Every time Nas drops, Jay be mad when Nas drops. Like, damn, now I got to come out with an album.
Yeah. Hey, I wonder. But yeah, I don't know. I'm hearing mixed reviews. I heard Nas' album is good, and then I heard it's like, yeah. And you know,
listen, I've been critical of Nas's work since probably Stillmatic, but I haven't celebrated Nas like this. Okay, what am I trying to say? Come on, COVID, let's get it. I haven't celebrated Nas heavily since Illmatic, but when he did the first King's Disease, I was like, yo, I like this. I had no real gripes about it. Him and Hit Boy worked together very, very well. The album's great. Come on, they got the Grammy. I was proud of Nas. This album to me, it just feels like a continuation of the first album, which is just more of those two working well together. And I thought it was dope. Like it's a few things I could nitpick about, but overall, and in comparison to, let's say, his last 8, 9, I don't even know how many efforts prior to King's Disease, I'm not mad at this Nas. And I'm definitely not mad at Hit Boy.
Oh no.
Yeah. I think it's kind of cool, bro. I think it's cool.
No, okay. I haven't heard it. I'm asking. I know this is it's so nitpicky. I know people are.
Yeah, you going to sleep.
No. How is his tone? Because that's my biggest thing with listening to and it's not just Nas, it's a lot of rappers. If your tone is the same, it's hard for me to listen to you all the time.
You are going to sleep. You are going to sleep. I know exactly what you mean, and your Nas gripe, and yeah, you're gonna take a nap.
Yeah, okay.
It's definitely.
I'm gonna try to give it. I'm gonna try to be open. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's okay. Put it like this though. It's going to sleep. It's getting punched in the face versus drinking chamomile tea. It'll be a nice nap if you think the tone is a little like low. It's not gonna be bad. But if you definitely just want to check out some lyrics, I think Hit Boy gives him a good vibe, like a good.
Oh yeah,
it's like a mature evening.
You're right, because Hit Boy. Even his boom bap, it has a certain bounce to it. Like he's very good at finding that pocket.
Yes.
And I feel like that's what the part that I felt like with Nas records for me that I would always miss. And I even say this with Jay-Z. I'm not the biggest fan of the more like rigid Jay-Z beats. I like all the Jay-Z songs I like, it has a bounce to it. And that's just my preference though. You know what I'm saying? It's just like how I grew up, listening to music. So I feel like Hit Boy does a good job, man. I just, I don't know, man. That tone thing for me is, I don't know if anybody else is like that, but to me, it makes such a different dog. Like even with like Kendrick, and I'm not saying every rapper got to be like Kendrick or Future and making these crazy sounds, but it's just like that slight little change of your voice adds such. It's almost like when you make a melody and then you make it an octave up on the verse.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, that's a different energy. You know what I mean? It's a different vibe here, even though it's the same thing. That's how the tone is for me.
Nah, you're not getting none of that here. So smoking raises a good point. And this, so he says, what do we think about Nas doing modern flows? And this is where I was like, it's things I can nitpick about, but I'm not really going to. But since you brought it up, it was a few moments on the album where he hit kind of like a trap type flow, and I'm like, he didn't do it too much, but I was like, no, I don't really need that. I don't really need that from Nas. Like, just Nas it up for me. And like I said, it wasn't like overdone. It wasn't super cringy or nothing, but I was just like, I could do without that.
I will say Kanye is very good at doing modern flows, but still keeping it rap.
Yes.
But I think it's because he's a producer that he understands how to break it up. Like Kanye would do it, and it's still in that, I feel like rappers can appreciate it, but it still has that bounce pocket to it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, and I feel like for a lot of rappers, that's harder to do when you're only used to one style of kind of beat, I would say. You know what I mean? Or one kind of flow.
Facts. So elevate. Wait. Yes, elevate. You know, we had that thing in the beginning where it was elevate and levitate, but he changed the spelling. Thank you, brother. He said, "God appreciate the lyrical content to stay awake." Yes, you do. You do. You have to be into it. It's kind of like if you go to a lecture, if you're not really into what they're lecturing about, nap time.
Oh yeah,
it's like that.
So the lyrical content is like when you be like you sleepy when you drive, and it's like you drinking soda and stuff just to, you know what I mean, just to roll down the window. Like, all right, let me wake up, man.
No, yeah, Nas is not that album. When you driving back from the club, it remind me like driving back from the club in like DC, driving to Baltimore in the middle of the night. This is not the album that you would put on.
Oh yeah.
Like, yo, I'm finna keep you awake, kid. It's gonna be crazy. My voice is so smooth. Like, nigga, I'm gonna crash this Ford Focus.
This is not gonna be pretty.
It's over. It's over, bro. But yeah, outside of him hitting a couple trap flows, I thought it was a good vibe. It was a good vibe. Now, in terms of how many times I'm gonna listen to the album, it's a few songs I'm gonna actually play a couple times. Yeah, I just appreciate their effort, man. So good overall effort, Hit Boy and Nas. Nas is a TED Talk. That is fact.
B-Man. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
No, he's a TED Talk for sure.
B-Man says, did you like the album with Cherry Wine and Daughters? I have no idea what album
that was. The with, I think that was the one with the wedding dress on the front. Was that Life Is Good? And
Life Is Good.
Yeah, I appreciated some of it, but I was still very critical. And a big thing with me is Nas was one of those people, like, of course, back in the day, I loved Nas and I always respected Nas. Never was I like, boo, Nas. But it's like, I want to like him more, and I wanted to like these things a lot more. And then finally, once he hooked up with Hit Boy, it gave me that, yeah, all right, now I can like a Nas project again and not have only critical things to say, because I hated being so critical of him. I wanted to say better things about him. And with Hit Boy, it gives me that. At least.
That's dope. Because the crazy thing is I want to like it. I just don't. It's just for some reason I just don't. But I want to, and it's like I don't understand why I don't. It's Nas is, to me, is Kevin Hart. I want to like Kevin Hart stuff. Everybody else loves Kevin Hart, but for some reason, I just don't get it, bro. And I don't understand what it is about me.
Nah, I'm with you.
It just doesn't connect, but that's how it is. Yeah.
100%. Smoker says this may be the best Nas review you ever seen. You've ever seen me give? Yeah, it is. That's
encouraging me to listen, because this is the kindest words Oracle has said about a Nas album in a long time.
Dog, listen to me. You're not gonna like it.
I know, but I'm gonna give it a shot.
Yeah, but yeah,
I just feel like it's gonna be hard because I just listened to Kanye with these super avant-garde beats where the 808 is modulating through. Then I'm gonna listen to that and it's like, oh man.
Yeah, Nas gives you a Charlie Wilson could be on every song vibe, and I'm not really mad at that.
And you know what it is? I'm not mad at those records. I'm just not at that period of my life. I'm not in the turn up like Little Dirk that phase. Like that's too for me. I'm in this like slightly older. Like if Future drops something, I'm gonna feel great about it. You know what I mean? Drake. You know what I mean?
That's why Drake is such a great middle ground for everybody.
Yeah.
Wait, before we get off the Nas joint, I gotta point out three things. Number one, Lauryn Hill is on this album. Now, when I saw that there was a song with Lauryn Hill, I was like, okay. I mean, great to see Lauryn Hill and all that, but I was like, Lauryn Hill is going to sing a hook, and it's going to be, if I ruled the world, it's going to be kind of cool. Lauryn Hill is actually rapping.
True?
I did not expect that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm listening to the song and I'm listening to the choruses, and I'm like, dog, I think they got me. I don't think Lauryn Hill's on this song. She's nowhere to be found. And then she gave like it was at least 16, if not more. And she like rapped. And she had talked about people calling her late to everything. And
no, stop.
And she's cussing. I appreciate some curse words.
Oh,
I was like, shit, way to go. Lauryn got her off the bench in her bag. And I was just very, very excited
to
hear Lauryn Hill.
I want to hear that. Yes. I want to hear
that. Yes, it was it was good to hear her. Second and third, these two kind of go together. These are for people who are going to care. Trizza, you are not one of these people, but that's okay.
Hold on, man. Don't make me out to this anti-hip-hop guy.
No, you're not anti-hip-hop, but everybody got their bag. And
that's true.
Yeah, I'm a Cool Ranch bag of Doritos. You are a nacho flavored bag of Doritos guy. But there's a song. First of all, they got me with the title. It's called EPMD 2. Listen, I love EPMD.
Interesting title.
Exactly. And the song has EPMD on it. I was very excited about that. I said, wow, EPMD, I'm so happy to see this. It's EPMD and Eminem. Eminem gave one of the best verses ever. That's not saying anything new. It's not saying anything you haven't heard 200,000 times in your life. The man can rap his ass off.
I'm not surprised by that.
It's not news to anyone, but damn, that verse was hard. It was just hard. It was just Harlem Globetrotters. He just doing his thing, bro. Like, killed it. So salute to him, and I was just happy to see EPMD, and salute to Nas and Hit Boy. It's a Nas and Hit Boy song with EPMD and Eminem.
That sounds crazy. Hey, man. Bro, I ain't gonna front. Even though you keep saying I'm not gonna like it, you describing it makes me want to listen to the record.
No, man, check it out. I listened to the verse 3 times, and this is me in the middle of the night, COVID brained up, and I haven't listened to a verse multiple times back to back in a very long time. So feel how you feel about Eminem. That verse was stunning.
He said he did yet another new flow pattern also.
Man, did he ever, bro?
Is it the super fast rappy flow pattern though, or is it like?
No, well, he had kind of that, but I think the pattern that Elevate's talking about towards the end, and it was more of a choppy pattern.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out, man.
Yeah, it wasn't JJ Fast Supersonic. It wasn't like that.
I'm gonna check it out. Hey, y'all guys, you keep saying I'm not gonna like it, but everybody describing it sounds like this is gonna be dope.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be open about it. I'm gonna give it an honest shot. I wasn't mad at the last one, so if it's anywhere close to that, I feel like I'll appreciate it.
And I'm gonna tell you, we're talking High Mindset, what record? We're talking about EPMD 2 on the Nas album, the song with EPMD and Eminem, and we're talking about Eminem's verse specifically. And the new that new flow that Elevator's talking about. It's one thing, like, if you hear somebody hit that flow, they'll hit it for like 2, maybe 4 bars. And they hit the show for like 8 bars. It was one of the flows you don't expect to just keep going like that. And it's just like, what the hell is going on here?
I feel like Eminem is like the greatest Pro Tools puncher of all time. Like he understands how to punch immaculately.
He run like he can only record himself.
Yeah, exactly. I know engineers be mad. Like, all right, bro, I don't know where to start this at, bro.
I swear he just has to record himself. Like, I imagine it's like 8 times faster. He's like, let me just do it. Because I'm gonna punch in on this syllable, then this bar, then this breath. Like, it's nuts.
And punching, it's an art to punching. I don't know if y'all ever recorded vocals and have people had to punch in. It's an art to it, man. It ain't easy.
Yeah, bro, it was crazy. He said it was like in thirds. Yeah, it's kind of like a triplet type of deal. It was nuts. So that's it for the Nas album, bro. But it was let's see, you got to see SoundOracle feeling better. Yo, my man, I appreciate you, Prentice. Yes, but yeah, the Nas album was that was dope. So topic wise, what you want to get into next?
Also, man, all the people that's wishing me happy birthday, early birthday, appreciate y'all, man. So my birthday is Sunday, 808 day.
Yes, sir. Boom.
And I guess I'll talk about it now. So I put together a new sample pack. I was gonna do it every year. I do a sample pack for normally Subculture. I drop a sample pack on my birthday. It's normally the ritual. This year I was like, what can I do different? So I got a sample pack. It's got 808s. It's got bass sounds. We sampled them off of some like analog stuff and like tweaked them and did a bunch of crazy stuff with them. Then it comes with 808 MIDI. Then it comes with, we got some ebooks about the best plugins for 808s and bass. We got the 8 tips for better 808s. We got some bonus sample packs come with it, and it's $5.99. I tried to make it as cheap as I possibly could. I was gonna do 808, but I felt like $5.99 is a better price. You know what I mean? So yeah, support. You know what I mean? If you want to wish me a happy birthday and get some 808s at the same time, it's an easy way. You know what I mean?
Yes,
it's very, very risk free, and it's hold on, I'm gonna type it. It's 808day.theproducerkit.com because I don't even know if I have it on the site.
Dog, that's fire. Happy early birthday.
I know, appreciate you.
I'm gonna come to your house and dap you up. And
how about you give me 14 days?
No, your summer is over, son. That sounds fire though. That sounds fire. What's the name of the joint?
It's the automatic 808s bundle.
There it is.
Yes, sir. Just drag and drop, man.
Hey, listen, man, go out, cop that. It's dropping on Sunday or
no, I dropped it today. I was just like, we doing a podcast. You see my stories, just swipe up. I'm gonna put it in there.
There you go. Boom. There it is, man. There it is. So I can't come to the crib.
I mean via Zoom.
It's cool. It's all good.
Via Zoom. It's all good, man. Microsoft Teams. We good. We good.
No Microsoft Google Hangouts. That's what we doing. Hey, come on, man. It's day 10, man. Let me in.
No. You good. You good.
Day 10.
Yeah, man. What happened to good old Nextel chirps? What happened to walkie-talkies?
You don't want a Motorola two-way pastry?
Whatever happened to whole nother block?
Facts though. That's fire, man.
Okay, let's see what else.
Yeah.
Quavo reveals his assistant makes $5,000 a day.
I saw that.
Bro, everybody's like, he's a millionaire. I'm like, bro, he's not working 365. First of all,
he's definitely not. He's not. He's not doing that. Also, he's not holding umbrellas 24 hours a day either.
Yeah, I'm sure he's doing way more complicated stuff.
Everyone's like, $5K a day to hold an umbrella. I do that. I'm like, bro, first of all, it's not easy to be an assistant for one of these dudes.
Oh, I would hate it, bro. Have you ever worked as an assistant?
No, but I've seen plenty of industry dudes just go through assistants. I was an
assistant twice. At one point, I was assistant for a DJ and I was assistant for a producer, and I hated every bit, and it did not last long at all.
It's tough, man. Like,
I hated it.
I would rather be an assistant for just like some evil CEO dude than just like a rapper or a producer, because it's equally as tough, but the job description it's sink or swim in a way that most people aren't ready for.
Right, exactly.
It's different. Like, man, it's crazy. I seen assistants crying and passing out. And
no, bro.
I had somebody.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you already.
Oh yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yes, sir. I've also had assistants that had to come pick me up from the airport before, and as I'm like crying, they came to pick me up from the airport. I get in the car, and he was crying. I'm like, damn, son, are you okay?
Oh, well, no blanket out here, bro.
Slim, it's tough. It's tough, and of course, the other joint I'm talking about, man. It's just, yeah. Tears, bro.
Wild times.
Yeah, exactly. So,
yeah. Oh, did you see Aaliyah's catalog is finally getting released? Which is wild, bro. I never even thought about it that her music isn't on like any streaming.
My wife brought that to my attention several years ago, and ever since then, I've looked at that. So I do think that that's dope that her stuff is coming to streaming platforms, and it's not only just her stuff, but it's a lot of other people, like the Tim and Magoo stuff. That's not on.
Oh,
anything.
you know, it's crazy. I was looking for that the other day because what's the song with the flute?
Indian flute. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Bro, I was trying to find this and I could not find it, bro. And I was like, what? And it was a Timbaland and Magoo song I was trying to find, and I could not find it, but that makes perfect sense, bro.
Yeah, all that was on Blackground on I believe it was Aaliyah's uncle's label or whatever. So yeah, so not only is her stuff coming, it's Tim and Magoo, and it's some Tank stuff, and it's like 3 or 4 other people that I read that are all coming together in that package. So dope, man. These people get to get some bread from the streaming. I'm assuming. And it's just good. It's just good to have that music out there in the world and more easily accessible instead of going to YouTube for everything.
Hey, shout out to Blackground, bro. Bro, when I first moved to Atlanta, my homie was signed to Blackground at Q Amy, right? He was an artist there, and he got to eat at Gladys Nights for free because he was signed to the label, bro. He would always sneak me plates and stuff, bro. So shout out to Blackground and Gladys Nights for keeping your boy alive in the tough times. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Gladys Nights. By the way, the song B-Man said the song is called All Y'all.
Oh, that's exactly it.
Yeah, exactly. And that 808 pack, go to TRIZA'S stories and swipe up. Yeah. Oh yeah, Tony Braxton. Tony Braxton was one too. Yeah, she's in that mix too.
And none of her stuff is on streaming?
I don't know if it's none of it, but it's like that earlier stuff. Whatever she did in conjunction with that label wasn't on streaming. I didn't know that either.
When you sell them masters, boy. But they were always like really weird about music and stuff like that. And sampling and stuff like that. Because you remember when Chris Brown did that Aaliyah song and it was like a huge deal? Because they weren't clearing nothing.
Yeah. Didn't somebody else do an Aaliyah joint recently and people got mad about it again? I forgot who it was. I think somebody recently just tried to do a Aaliyah joint.
B-Man said the thought of you eating Gladys Nights. This is before my vegan times. This is before the.
That's a fact.
This is the savage times. This is when I was eating whatever, dog.
Man, dog. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
Did you hear that November is about to be National Hip Hop Month?
Saw something about that.
Yes, and something about August 11th is going to be some type of hip hop day. I don't know what that's about, but November being National Hip Hop Month, I don't even know what that means. To be honest with you, do we all kick an extra verse that month? I don't know what we do, but I'm excited. I'm just excited that that's going to be a thing. I feel like it might be like how Juneteenth was, where people acknowledged it existed, but people didn't really celebrate it. Me personally, I am going to do something every day of that month, just like Black History Month. And I'm just happy. I'm just happy about that.
I just hope like at baseball games, it's like after they play like the like the anthem, it's like they just play like hip hop parade, you know what I mean? Just the whole month. It's like you gotta play that.
Well, I tell you what, bro. I don't know what they're gonna do on National Hip Hop Month, but I do know the first person to be celebrated, Jadakiss should get the key to the earth.
Boy, dog.
So yeah, I think now's a good time to just go ahead and get into one of the greatest spectacles / debacles of current time.
And here's the thing, I'm gonna say it up front. I was wrong. I came in there, I'm team Dipset. Dipset I didn't think they were gonna wash them, but I thought it was gonna be like Dipset was gonna put on the show, they're gonna be the flashy, and the lights is gonna be do they records. I thought it was gonna be entertaining, but I just didn't see this coming, bro. And I am not only amazed at Jada, I'm disappointed in all of the Dipset. Somehow I want to blame Freaky Zeke for something, dog. I don't know what. I just want to blame him for something.
It's a lot to blame him for.
It's just so much. I'm just like,
when they started and he came out, my wife said, "Who is that?" I said, "Listen, if there's anybody who probably should be up there and you're not going to hear anything from tonight, it's going to be that guy." But I mean, he's the vibe. Everybody know who he is. But if there was ever a case of one person understanding one set of people understanding the assignment and the other set of people just being like, I don't have to study for this test. Man, I don't even care. Listen, the Locks came out there. First of all, they were dressed like they came to help you move furniture. That's how you knew it was real. And you knew it was going to be bad for the other side when they came out clowning them for not being well dressed. I said, man, this is indicative of how the night is going to go. As if the DJs and their performance prior to anyone even coming out didn't tell you what the night was going to be. That was
the worst DJing I've seen in a long time, bro.
In comparison to some of the best DJing you've ever heard of all time.
B-Man just said it. He said, I knew it was over when DJ played Roscoe Dash for a New York crowd. That part is like, yo, dog, in Atlanta, I was telling Oracle, in Atlanta, dog, you could play Roscoe Dash, but you got 20, 30 seconds. You got a hook, right? And if you ain't playing Nook If You Buck after that, or you ain't playing, you know what I mean, vice versa, it's got to be something, and those got to go by quick. You got 20 seconds for that. In Atlanta,
dog, in that venue, none of that music should have been played.
Oh, bro, they was looking like, what is going on?
Wrong era, wrong crowd, wrong
year.
He was like, yo, that set that I did last night in Miami, I'm just going to play that here. Meanwhile, the Locks DJ, I think is a technician. Yeah. I don't want to mess his name up. I want to go back and make a playlist out of his set. That was one of the most amazing
he killed it.
hip-hop sets I've ever heard in my life. And the vibe was so crazy. And then when the Dipset DJ got on that joint, I was like, what the hell is going on? The comments went off. But I'm not going to lie. The Locks came out that joint. They seemed like they performed together all the time. Dipset came out that joint. They're like, yo, tonight, very important, guys. Remember, don't forget the lawn chair, because it's gonna be funny when we bring out the lawn chair. And don't forget your extra chain. And don't forget to wear some crazy outfit. Everything but let's rehearse. Hey, does anybody know the lyrics to their own songs they made?
Right. Anybody?
Let's check on that. Nobody? Yo, they all realized they didn't know the lyrics to their own songs as they started performing the songs.
Bro, and it was weird, bro, because the songs that I thought was gonna hit, like I really mean it. I don't know if it was Cam and them energy was just off, but it should have hit and it didn't hit like that.
I was waiting for I really mean it, but it came out like that was pretty much the last song, right? By it was so over and done. They could have played anything, and it just would have been like, nah, dog, it's not it.
Yeah, and dog, that's like I know a couple podcasts ago I was talking about how I saw what was it? CL Smooth? I forget which dude it was, bro. It was one of those older guys who was like, dog, and his stage performance was so good, bro. Like I was so impressed of like how great he was on stage. And Jadakiss' performance reminded me of the finals, the NBA finals just recently. And I saw Giannis do this like turnaround fadeaway shot in like front of somebody's face. I'm like, oh, they're not stopping him. You're not beating this guy. You know, you ever see something you just like, oh, he's determined. He's gonna win, right? Yeah. You're not gonna stop. Just you can't do anything to stop this guy. That was Jada, bro. I was over here like, bro, I'm in shock. That was performance like masterpiece, dog. Like
MCs versus rappers. It was MCs versus rappers. It was I do this versus I used to do this. Not even gonna lie. And the thing is, there was the arrogance and an overestimation of ego that just proved to be fatal for Dipset. I mean, bro, not one single song hit.
Bro.
Nothing. They didn't know that they wasn't supposed to be rapping over the lyrics. Not only that, like you rapping over the lyrics and you don't remember any of the lyrics. The Locks, quite the opposite. They were doing obscure mixtape verses and they all knew each other's obscure mixtape verses from 20 years ago in perfect harmony. These niggas is like Alvin, Simon, and Theodore. It was crazy, bro. And
it was California raising it.
Dog, through the grapevine. Like they were just like on some telekinesis. Like you could tell, like, nah, they like wake up and talk to each other on the phone, bro. And Dipset seemed like, yo, I ain't seen you in a long time. By the way, you still owe me $20.
Oh yeah, we might fight afterwards. We still beefing afterwards, but we're gonna get this check.
That is a fact, bro. It was
Bro,
that was hip hop.
You know, bro, this sounds terrible. In that situation, Dipset was the dudes that was really cool in high school, but now when you see him, it was like the star football player that was really cool in high school, but he was like kind of a like an asshole in like movies and stuff. But then you see him now and he's like hella lame. And he's still on that same vibe he was. That's how I felt the Dipset thing was. It's just like, yo, y'all relying on the cool too much. Yeah, it's like you could be cool and work hard, and it would have been great. I feel like they would have came in and prepared. It was just like the cool can't save you on that one. Like that is just like perfection, hard work, stage presence, like confidence. Dog. Like he's like daring you. Like I know you know this record. I'm a here. You rap it, and I'm gonna fill in the spots.
Slim. And the audacity to be calling out people, they don't got no lady songs. Yo, cue up 12 of our 19 lady songs that we won Grammys with.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, that was terrible.
Dog,
yeah, Jim falling in the crowd. It was so much going on. I was like, bro.
It was, everything. Like I said, they brought lawn chairs, they brought extra chains, they wore extra layers of clothing, everything but extra songs. Everything but rehearsing, everything except anything that had to do with what they were there to do.
Yeah,
they brought extra jokes,
bruh.
Sunglasses, suntan lotion, everything, Slim, everything, and no lyrics. It was bad, bro. Like no DJ, no lyrics, no, just bad, bro. It was bad. So, yo, if that don't tell you to stay on top of your craft and at minimum, humble yourself, or at minimum, minimum learn. Know the assignment. Understand the assignment. Do the assignment. You could clown people later as long as you crushing on the assignment.
Yeah.
They got no answers right on the test, bro. Every answer wrong. Yeah. The locks, 3 nerds. Straight ace, got it all right, bro. Yo, you sit down. I'll do your verse. Hey, you want to go back and forth like Run DMC on every syllable? Yeah, sure. Why not? We did it at that show last night.
Peter Piper pick.
Yeah. I'm like, geez.
Oh man.
Yeah, I bet you can't dribble behind the back. Oh, we've been working on behind the back moves. Look, check these out.
Alley-oops, you say?
Yeah. I bet you don't got no blue ones. Oh, we have a whole new section of blue ones. Nothing worked.
B says, man, I at least expected pink clothing from camp. Bro, it's one of those times of you missed a moment. You had a perfect, if I knew 1 million people probably about to look at me, right? I'm about to be memed. Bro, that's the time that's when you do that market research, dog. That's when you look at the analytics. Like, yo, what hit the most, bro? The pink outfit, what records hit the most? Bro, I'm going all out, bro. I'm bringing all that stuff out, dog. Yeah, and Mr. Mark. And even Jewel's, he could have had the classic bandana, bro, with he looked like the memes with the in living color, the homeless guy. Bro,
yeah,
had me weak, bro.
Yo, Jewel's looked like he got dressed jumping through the dryer cycle in the dryer. He's just running on that jump like a hamster wheel collecting clothes. He's like, bam, outfit set for the night, bro.
I hate to say it, Jewel's to me is in that Silk the Shocker realm of why I don't understand as a kid why I thought they were so cool.
Yeah.
Because I thought Jewel's was like one of the greatest rappers. I mean, at the time, he was killing at the time.
Oh, for sure.
He was killing. But then it's bad. It's sad. Man. I ain't like it, man. I mean, it's great on Jada's end, but it's just sad, man. I was disappointed, man. It's like when your team gets swept in the playoffs. It's like, y'all better than this, man. It's that Tyra meme. I was rooting for you.
That's a thing. No, but in terms of the locks, though, all of that is my era, like that whole Clue mixtape era and all that. And man, when I tell you, like, that was hip hop, like they got it together. All them dudes in shape, they still doing stuff together. Like that is when at least me, when I'm like real hip hop, like that's the shit that I'm talking about. Like the locks, that level of lyricism, that level of just having just obscure verses that still bang. Them verses stood the test of time.
Oh yeah.
And these are like not even, and that's the thing too. People are like, well, the hits. a lot of the shit wasn't even hits. It was just well executed, classic, timeless bars. And that's what it really is. And then to be in shape and have the wherewithal to like execute them things perfectly. Bruh, it was amazing, man. Like one of the best nights, one of the best performances. It was stunning, bro. I loved it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's like when I'm telling you, I was waiting for Woj to send me a little NBA announcement like Jada just put up 70 points in a crazy playoff game.
Facts.
Who's the next versus? Have they even said?
I don't know.
Yo, so Andrew Schultz on the comedian made a very good point. He's like, yo, all these people need to start doing these like versus style. He said, because performing is boring now. He's like, but this beef thing, he's like, if you got slight issues with people, go on tour, do this back. He said, just back and forth. And I think versus is trying to do that with the tours and do all that. But it does kind of make it interesting. Of like, I would kind of want to see somebody with a little tension on the same tour doing songs with each other.
It should be just slightly uncomfortable. It should feel slightly uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's what makes it good.
Yeah, you know how you like, I'm not about to run, but my fast twitch muscles are prepared to run if I got to. It should be that type of vibe.
It's like food. It's like the closer you are to a dangerous neighborhood, it's a higher chance that food is gonna slap. Yeah. I don't know what it is. I don't know why that works that way, but it's gonna be some food there. It's gonna be some slaps.
Man, listen. Hold on. Boy Wonder said Puffy told the Locks how to battle them according to Sheik Luch. I believe it, bro. I believe it.
Everybody came from that Diddy school, man.
Man, let me tell you something. Diddy did not claim Harlem that night. Because now you think about it, he's a Harlem dude. But nah, of course he went with the Locks, but even when it was so bad, the night was so against them that when they played the Benjamins, somebody's like, that's not even your verse. You played Puff verse. Puff in the comments, he wrote the verse. I was like, damn. No breaks, son.
Yeah, bro.
No breaks. So, yeah.
That was a good one, though.
Yeah,
I just don't know who else they could get with that. Well, I didn't expect that one to be that good, though. That was a good one. And I feel like, too, that was the most stereotypical New York. If I had to imagine what a New York versus would be like, that is everything I would imagine. It was the most stereotypical New York in my imagination thing, and it was great. I loved it for it. That's exactly what I wanted. You know what I mean? It's like I didn't expect it. It was New York's version of the Gucci and Jeezy one.
Yes.
It just wasn't as tense.
Dog, I was... Like I said, that's my bag. So I was partying. I mean, dog, I'm rolled up. I'm dying. I'm just partying in a casket, bro. Like, oh my God, this is so crazy. I was excited. And, I was supposed to get out with Rich. We was going to do our whole, too old to be acting this way type party. But we didn't get to do it. So the text is just flying. Yeah, I was excited, bro. I was excited. Yeah. If you're 35 and up, you were excited that night.
No, it was even like, it was cool seeing like younger people like just starting to like realize even for me, I was telling everybody, I was like, I knew Jada is great. You know what I mean? Like, well, it just made me like, oh man, I appreciate it even more. It's like, I really need to pay attention more. You know what I mean?
People understand now why a whole bunch of people put him in the top 5. Because he's like one of the only people in the top 5 that's always there, but gets questioned the most. Like no one questions Pac, no one questions Jay, no one questions Big. Even if Pun is in your 5, no one's questioning that. But Kiss would be like, I don't really know. And now no one's gonna argue that anymore, ever.
D-Man said I could smell the Maury's and Prada shoes from my house. No, I knew that smelled like Blue Mint hookah and Timberland soles up in that joint, bro. That joint was
smell like chopped cheese up that thing.
And Newports, just heavy.
Man, facts though. So yeah, I was happy, man. That's
that was good entertainment, bro. Yeah, that was good entertainment,
and that's all I'm listening to for the next week.
And bro, have you seen the Fat Joe recaps?
Yes.
I think he got a career, bro.
Joe has been killing. Joe had 2 viral videos yesterday alone, or day before yesterday. He had the Yesterday's price is not today's price, which everybody just took and used for everything. And he had the that COVID was up in there. God bless. He had that joint popping the other day. Yeah, Joe got
somebody just needs to take Fat Joe and say, "Yo, we're gonna make a YouTube channel. You're just gonna do reactions." And how like Snoop Dogg does them, like the Nat Geo and all that. That he just need to go, go crazy.
You know who else I appreciate like that? Nori.
Oh yeah,
Nori and Joe and like a lot of these dudes. They're such personalities, and they've been around for they've been around for a while. They know what it is. And they just got great personalities, man. They're cut out for that. Like, yo, Nori and Joe narrating anything.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah. Nori and Beans supposed to do a versus.
I saw that.
I'm not mad at that. First of all, I celebrate Beans' catalog. Beans is great, but Nori just got one of the best personalities ever.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I'm down. See anything Nori is involved in.
Oh, I got a good topic for you, bro.
Okay.
So Complex, they just dropped the top music producer tags, bro. So I think we should go over at least the top 5, right? And I want to see if you could guess or see if the chat can put in. We're gonna go from I guess we should probably start at 5, work our way down to 1.
I like it.
Okay, so number 5, people put in the chat. I'm gonna give it a little time. Put in the chat. Oracle, I want to know what you think. Number 5, and they go. I'm gonna give you some hints. I'm looking.
Okay.
They go back some. So some of these producers go back to the 2000s. See what I'm saying? It's not just like all new, like right now producers. Some of them go back to, you know what I mean? We got some classics in there.
I know who's in the top 5. I know some people that are definitely in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who number 5 would be. I'm just gonna throw anything out there. I'm just gonna say Mike Will because I have no clue.
That's a good guess. Mike Will is in here. I feel like you're not too far off. So where's Mike Will? Hold on, let me find Mike Will. Mike Will is coming in at 19.
Okay, I know Just Blaze is in. He's in the top 10, if not 5.
Hold on. Okay, yes, you're very close with Just Blaze. All right, let's see. We got Maybach Music was a great tag. We got Muggs. Ooh. Maybach Music is a great tag. I ain't gonna front. Justice League, that was a good one too.
Justice League, yeah.
So at number 5, we got Pierre Bourne. Yo, Pierre, you want to come in here?
Shout out to Jamie Foxx,
bruh. And the fact that they let him slide with that one. It's cool.
Somebody was just like, nah, we good.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, number 4. What are you guessing?
Hold on. Yo, by the way, chat, y'all guess with me. I'm working with half a brain right here. I'm gonna say I'm still somebody else's answer in here. I want to say Mustard, but I thought Mustard, but I was saving Mustard for like 4. Let's just say Mustard was 4.
Ooh, I'm not mad, but they have Just Blaze at number 4.
Damn it, there's Blaze. I said he was in the top 5 though. I knew Blaze was in the top 5.
Okay, this one to me is controversial, right? Number 3, right? It's controversial. Should I give them time to guess? Where are they from?
Yeah, hey, who do you think number 3 is, and where is
they're from Canada, I believe. Canada.
Okay.
From Canada, number 3. I feel like this one's controversial.
Does Boy Wonder have a tag?
To me, this one is crazy. I don't agree with this one at all.
Yeah, I'm thinking Dark Child. Not for this one, but Dark Child's up there. All right, come on, y'all. From Canada. Come on.
To me, I feel like its other ones is better than this one. I feel like this is not a good one at all.
Yeah. See, now I don't think 40 got a tag.
Yeah, I don't
think 40 got a tag. I don't think Boy Wonder got a tag. I don't even know if T- has a tag.
40 tag is just I'm gonna lower the bit rate on you.
Fact.
That's my tag.
He does have a tag, but it's just filtered out.
Man, you can't
sample rate
hear
so low you can't hear it.
So it's at number 3. They have Murder Beats with Murder on the Beat, so it's not nice. Which I don't. I think it's a good tag. Don't get me wrong. Good tag.
Wait, at number 4?
At number 3, bro.
I mean, okay. How many? Oh shit! Here I go.
And it's 25, bro.
That's what I was gonna say. How many people on this list? And they have that at number 3.
That's why I was like, I don't like that one, bro.
All right. Now I'm about to just be mad at this entire list.
Okay, so where do you think number 2? Memphis. I feel like that gives it away. I feel like that's an easy one to guess.
Fucking Juicy.
No, well, I'm not even mad at that answer though. I didn't even think about that. No.
What you call 8-Ball MJG? I don't know.
Who's from Memphis? Jazzy's from Memphis, but no. Yeah. Drummer Boy's from Memphis, but it's
damn. Jazzy is from Memphis. You're right.
Your people not liking that murder joint.
Nah.
That's not the vibe, bro.
Yeah, so it's not nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Who's the Memphis person?
So number 2, they have Take Keith. Take Keith, F these Negroes up. I'm not mad at that. I could deal with that one at 2, just because I feel like when that one came out, it was so like abrasive that it was just like, wow, that's a tag.
I'm like, wait, was that on Beyonce before I let go?
It was. And then number 1, I feel like everybody can guess number 1. I feel like that's an easy one. If I had to guess in the past years, if you had to take a guess of tag,
who anybody want to take a stab at number 1 before I totally butcher this thing? And I'm not gonna lie, I'm terrible at this. When we did this prior, when we were just coming up with them, I was great, but I haven't had to use my brain in 10 days, and it's showing. Come on,
this list is kind of trash, bro. They said Soulja Boy, tell them. I ain't mad at that one.
Right. Oh yeah, is this just producers?
Just producers, bro. Just producers. Metro's number 1, bro.
That's thanks.
I'm not mad.
That's Smoking's answer. I'm not like I came up with that. That's definitely Metro. I mean, definitely Smoking.
They had a couple where I was like, it's kind of questionable. Jalil Beats, I feel like should be higher. They had him at 23, bro.
Damn, 23. That's way back.
Yeah, that's way back.
What was Darkshot?
I don't even think they have Darkshot on here.
Okay.
First of all, that's blasphemy. They have Don Cannon, the Cannon at 20. Come on.
No, that could have been in the top 5, honestly.
Yeah.
Top 10 at least. You got to put that in the top 10.
They got Buddha. I'm not mad at Buddha's joint either, but Cannon is legendary.
That's the thing, too. This does not like everything has to do with seniority, but it's a lot of people that had a tag that was huge based off of like it was impactful and it was around for so long. But like a lot of these joints, like this was fairly new. Okay, tags
like DJ Mustard at 14, Mustard on the Beat Ho. You telling me that the Murder Beats is better than Mustard on the Beat Ho? I mean, and again, both great tags. I'm just being nitpicky.
Yeah, I feel like this is based off of different things.
Yeah, this ain't. Yeah. I'm just like, this list is weird. He said, B-Man says a 22-year-old had to make this.
I didn't want to say that. Say that. I want to be like, yo, whose son made this joint? But it really is an indicator of the age of the person that made this and what they care about in terms of this list. And it's not just about, that the fact that the person was young, but I mean, like, come on, man. Like, that's crazy.
And bro, they left out a lot. Someone says Zaytoven. They don't even have Zaytoven on there. They ain't got no Jazzy Faye.
Come on, dog.
They ain't got Young Chopper's on here, but he's 24.
They ain't got Polo on there.
Come on, bro.
I know they don't have Polo on there. He had
Polo's
two
top
amazing
5.
tags.
Polo's top 5, bro. I don't care what nobody say.
2 amazing tags. One was one of the greatest ever.
They get money when it's hard, bro.
Yes.
And the 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, don't forget about wait a minute, bro.
Oh, come on.
He had 3 amazing tags.
Polo's the tag king, bro.
Facts. So to not be on that list anywhere, it makes me question the list at best.
Bro, I want to start doing these like in-depth nerdy like videos and have like like Vice documentary style where we argue these kind of joints.
Hey man, let's go.
Who wants to be part of my production crew when we do this? Where we gonna argue about producer tags?
I think anything like that is dope. I got with Rich and we doing like all these hip hop categories like best diss song, best concept song with like the college brackets. We're doing like brackets.
Oh, that's fire.
You know what I'm saying? So like that could be something. You know what I mean? Like I'm down to do anything like that. I'm down to nerd out or over shit like that. I think that that's dope. However, that list though,
trash.
Not the business, fam. Not the business.
What
about C Note? Was C Note on there?
Not even on there. Sleeping.
All right,
they sleeping, bro. Bangladesh, not even on there.
I'm done. Bangladesh join that on there,
bro. I think y'all gave me an idea for a YouTube video. I've been trying, and I think I found an editor. I think this is a good video that I could.
Nice.
me remaking this bracket.
That'd be dope. Yeah, because it's not.
That ain't it.
It's not nice, as they say.
Yeah. So I thought that was a good little interesting joint. We see that people at Complex don't know much about making beats, or they're just hype beasts. I don't know what it is. Eric Skelton, take that.
Yeah, Eric Skelton. All right, so we actually got a question here.
All right, let's get it.
Hold on, let me pull it up. So, what should producers know about using loops in commercial records to avoid legal problems down the road?
Why people are really worried about that?
Let me tell you something.
Where does this myth come from? Why are people so scared of that?
Right. Listen, the same way you would treat a sample from a record, it's the same thing. It's sample. You first of all, the only difference is you will always have to clear a sample from a record. Some loops may be royalty free, but here's the thing. Just read. A lot of people do not take the time to read. I can't tell you how many people have bought something from me or you or just other people I know, and they'll be like, yo, are these royalty free? Fam, you got them from a page with a overview video that had the information on there. There's a whole listed detail section. It's written there at the bottom. If it is a licensing thing, it's at the bottom of the page. All of that. People do not take the time to read. So therefore, I don't really feel that bad. I just think it's a shame when people get like kind of caught out there. And it's like, you didn't take step one of just reading and finding out what you were getting yourself into. But the same way you would use a sample from a record, like get it clear, find out what it is and get it clear, and stop for the life of me going crazy over this. I don't understand this shit, bro.
Did something happen to where people like, because even with like the master clearance, like people have such an issue with like that, right? And I'm thinking about it, like, where does this come from? Why are people so afraid of like clearing anything, especially like master clearance, where you're gonna pretty much guaranteed to get cleared? It's pretty much like you got a placement and you just co-produce with somebody. It's literally like the same process.
I don't get it. It's like the second you mention having to spend any type of money or do any type of legal diligence, people just lose their shit. Step it up, man. It's part of the business.
But what do they think getting a placement is?
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. It's all paperwork and it's all doing your legal diligence. A lot of it, I feel, I don't know, you got some people that just have arguments against it, and a lot of it is entitlement. I don't feel like I should have to blah, 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 because I bought the thing and I don't feel like, and it's a lot of feeling. I don't feel like this and I don't think this is right. It ain't about what you feel. It ain't about what you think. What is written there, that is what you have to do. Yeah, bottom line. I don't really understand it.
I mean, we say it all the time. You got to get used to doing paperwork, and you got to get used to spending money and breaking bread. You got to get, because if you want people, you know what I mean? You got to put that juju out there. If you want to make money, I feel like you got to spend money. You know what I mean? It's the same, because you want people to do the same for you. And if like you don't think that way, if you're not in this, especially for like working with people, like, Oracle's my dog, bro. But if I'm over here and I'm not business-wise, if I'm not giving them opportunities that like make sense for both of us, then it's like pointless for him to do anything. Even though this is my dog, it would be pointless for him to do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to make sure it's something in it for everybody, bro. You know what I mean? And like incentivize that. Be cool with giving people something. You know what I mean? Because that's part of the game.
Listen, is you get there faster together.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna get there faster together. Also, I don't understand this whole. Oh, this is what I'm gonna say. And if you don't use loops, and because you don't like clearance or whatever, just be in that boat. But there's no reason for you to be commenting on the subject.
Oh yeah.
I see more comments from people that's like, I don't use loops. That's why I don't mess with loops. And well, it's not really a conversation for you. You know what I mean? It's like going into a restaurant. You already know you don't eat that type of food, but you just kind of go in there to complain about it. Like, just don't eat here, fam. It's so like the comments, and it's so many comments and opinions of people involved that aren't even involved. It's like, why are you weighing in?
It's like the people. It's like, oh, I don't use loops. They're like the vegans who like shame people for eating meat. It's like, bro, like,
yeah, like
you're not better. Just get out of here. Like, let them rock. You know what I mean? Let them do the thing. You do your thing over there.
Yes, you don't go to a vegan restaurant and complain about the lack of steak options.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just not your spot. But this is a day and a time where everyone just feels opinionated and argues about everything.
Oh yeah.
Like everything is just a huge argument, and everybody is either they're doing something that you don't like, or they tell you can't do something, so you argue that you should be able to do it. It's just a lot of arguing instead of it being just like a lot of what it is. It's just legal stuff that you got to go through to do what it is that you have to do, and people do it all the time. People that are in a position that a lot of you all want to get to. This is just par for the course. You do this every day. Legal paperwork and clearing samples and all that stuff, it happens every day. But if you just act like you belong here, find out what par for the course is, because you raising a big hoopla about sample clearances and all that stuff is an indicator that you've never really had any type of business, which is not a fault. We all have to start somewhere, but just you got to realize if the thing that you're complaining about is just par for the course and something that happens every day, because maybe you shouldn't be a part of it. You know what I mean? Because like, bro, this is like 101, and you acting like it's the worst thing you ever heard in your life.
Yeah, no, that's real. Oh, and shameless plug, man. I had a 2-piece come out today, man. I had 2 records on Cam Wallace,
yes, sir.
on Motown.
Damn,
Motown Records, Young Cam. Oh yeah, no air horns. It's all good.
No air horn.
Imagination. You know what I mean?
There you go. Yes, sir.
Yeah, 2 records. One of them was a single that came out a little bit earlier. Everybody probably heard that one, but another record just dropped that I did on there too. So bro, man, the unexpected placements, man. A lot of times, man, I just be putting them out there, bro. I just be sending these beats. I ain't even trying like that right now. I've been focused on business, but it's always good to catch one or two. You know what I mean?
That's how it happens. That's how it happens. You put in the work really hard right now, and it may not come back around to you for a few years later. But that's the thing, and we talk about it all the time on the show. But that's how things work in this industry.
Oh yeah.
You know, instant gratification isn't usually a thing when it comes to like things like placements, even though for some reason it seems to be expected now, like some type of instant gratification. But you know, because when did you do those beats?
Man, actually a couple months ago, really.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't actually too long ago for some of these, but it was just like I have like these weeks where it's like I'll make a bunch of beats for a week, and then I don't make beats for like 2 weeks, and then it's like I'll go crazy again. And it was one of those batches, like maybe like 6 months ago, I sent out. And then, bro, I went months without making beats. You know what I mean? After that, but out of that batch, man, I'd replaced 4 or 5 of them records, bro. Out of that same batch, bro.
There you go.
Yeah, and all of them the same day, dog, which is crazy. I remember making all of them in the exact same day, dog.
Oh, you was on that day?
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. But that's how it happened, bro. I have moments like that. You know what I mean? But you know, I'm excited to get back, focus on creative stuff, and you know. Feel like we've got the business stuff like good, and we're understanding, so it's getting easier and getting better. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm excited to try to do more stuff creatively.
Facts.
Yeah,
my man. Well, virtual air horns for you,
appreciate you.
And the homie Cam Wallace for sure.
Yes,
he's on Motown now, right?
Yep, Motown.
Fire.
Yeah, his project just dropped, man.
Fire.
It's dope, man, because he's a when you make a placement for somebody who makes beats and is just as good as you, if not better, you know what I'm saying? It says something. It's like, all right, man, I'm good, because it's like, you know, that person can do Cam is just as Cam produce upgrade you for Beyonce. That puts into perspective how good a producer Cam is. Like
facts though.
He's there, bro.
And he's only gotten way better since then.
Since then, yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah, that was the good thing to happen. Oh, bro, did you see? I don't know if everybody saw my Instagram story, right? So I was on TikTok, bro. This dude made this post about how the Backstreet Boys use the same drums on all the hits, bro. And he plays all of, and bro, it's literally like the people who produced it just said, same copy ass. Let me rename it. And then they just changed, bro. The drums are pitched, but it's the exact pattern, exact samples. Bro, they didn't change anything, bro. And it's it's like 4 hits, bro. And I never noticed it until that dude pointed it out. I was like, yo, how did they get away with this, bro?
Dog, formula, man.
Bro, they killed it, bro.
Yep, formula. That's how franchises work.
Bro, I thought it was so interesting because it won't like the Neptunes where they would use the same kick and snare, but it's like you could tell they're making a different beat every time. Yeah. This is literally like, no, load that beat up. Yeah, load that beat up. No, yeah.
Same beat. Dog, that's that's like, did you see This Is Pop?
I haven't seen it. You told me about it yesterday, and I was like, I'm gonna watch it.
Great series. It took me a while to get around to it. Like I said, once you got the Ronies, you find time to watch a lot of things. So yeah, my wife and I, we watched that joint the other day. Amazing. The second, I think the second episode is the T-Pain auto-tune episode. Of course, that's great because that's where he tells the Usher story. And that's amazing. But the third, or the episode after that about Sweden, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's the move. And I know that you like I was telling you would definitely
those are my guys.
That. Yeah, because it goes way back. Like it starts with ABBA and it goes to, I think it's Sharon Records, and they talk about Dennis Pop and just how those guys did it, how they mentored. Man, it was just so amazing. Everything that came out from there. And of course, after Dennis Pop died, the next successor was Max Martin, and everybody knows how that story went. Like it's just an amazing story about how they did everything, like all the Britney Spears stuff and all of that. And they're talking about how like some of them like they can't really play, so it's just like hit the triad. Like all right, that's good. Yeah, dog. Amazing. And just to hear like the amazing music that they made, man, it's great.
Bro, if y'all ever get a chance, look up Max Martin melodic math. Like all of this stuff is like he has a formula of like, all right, this is, and it's I don't even want to say it's a formula, but it's like a tool set of like, all right, when you get here, this is kind of like options you could do. And it's like having the hook start before 50 seconds. It's like all these like little tips that he does, but that's how he formulates these records and makes these hits consistently, bro. Yeah. And they are, bro. Like even hearing like the Rick Astley, did they talk about that in there?
Yep, they did.
Yeah, because that was like a huge thing too for them. It's like that Rick Astley song blew up, and it's like, bro, they went crazy, bro.
Oh, they went back to like Ace of Base and all of that stuff. Yeah, they did all of that, bro. It's amazing.
That's crazy. Yeah, Wiseman says the Backstreet Bounce. They did. The producers who produced that did like when you get a placement. Have you ever placed the same beat twice?
Oh yeah.
So you got to remake the first one.
Oh, indeed.
And you want to keep it kind of close, but it's like I got to make it different enough so I don't get in trouble. But I gotta, And that's it's like, all right, let me reload this beat. I'm gonna load the beat up. All right, let me get the changing. That's what they did. Except they ain't changed nothing but the melody.
Yeah,
like nothing,
bruh. Amazing, and they all just. It was having fun. It's so organic.
Yeah,
how they did it. And if you see the studio and the writing rooms and stuff that they use, I mean, horribly small, not much anything going on. Like it doesn't take $1 million worth of shit.
Oh yeah, they was just vibing.
To make great music. Yeah, and they made some of the best, highest selling, most classic music of all time, and just the most dank, small, unequipped little spaces. It's amazing.
Quintino said Robin joining the slapping. Yo, Robin? That slaps, dog. Robin got this. Yo, wow. She putting out music now, dog. It's still tough, dog.
Robin.
Her and Kylie Minogue, man, they still out here, bro, getting it.
I didn't know Robin was still out here, bro.
Bro, still getting it, bro.
Wow.
Still.
Wow. Yeah, that's a fact. So I'm gonna check that out. I need to find something else to watch. We had a quick question here.
All right.
Why are MPC and SP1200 prices so high right now? They're only gonna go up. Number one, they're just classic machines, and they just have a classic sound to them, man. It's great music equipment appreciates. You know what I mean? And if you think about it, like, yeah, all of that classic old stuff, like, you know, classic boards and all of that stuff, like, they just don't make things like that anymore. And things just don't sound like that anymore. So the prices on those, they're high right now. And they may fluctuate a bit, but for the most part, the prices are only going to go up.
Right.
Yeah. That's when you know something, it's classic versus something that is just a piece for the time. A lot of things are popular and a lot of things are cool. Then there are certain things that are just undeniably staples of the culture, and those things will always go up in price.
They're like
and
the
everything
Air Force
else,
Ones.
right? And everything else won't be cool in 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they're gonna be tried and true. And I feel like it's like more people are talking about analog stuff now. I'm seeing more people going and getting analog stuff just to be different.
Mm-hmm.
It always goes like that. It's like everybody goes to digital, and everybody wants to go to analog to be different from the digital people. And then it's like everybody runs over there, then everybody runs back over here.
Yeah.
Did any new equipment come out?
I don't know. However, I have I think I'm gonna try my hand with Machine a little bit more. Yeah, I only use it for like sampling and all that type of stuff. And I wasn't really a fan of the sequencer, but I think just to change it up, I never really like made full beats on that joint. So I think I'm gonna just give it a run.
Oh, that'd be dope. Switch it up.
Yep. Yeah. I'm gonna rock with it.
Yeah, I want to get something. It's crazy. Ponzu hit me the other day. It's like, bro, convince me not to buy some equipment. I'm like, bro, that sounds fun. That sounds like the move. Go buy some equipment. I'm trying to find something to buy. What you about to buy?
That's a fact. I think I want one of them. What is it? The 2400 SP 2400.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it just looks fun. It just looks fun. At this point, I'm buying stuff just to buy it. Like, I'm not like, oh, I'm gonna change the world on this joint. Like, I used to feel like that when I bought equipment. I'm like, all right, this is gonna change my sound and the way I do stuff and all of that. And now I'm just kind of like a collector. Like, oh, that looks fun to use.
Exactly.
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah. I'm really like chilling when it comes to stuff like that. So I'm like, yo, what could I buy to have?
No, that's real.
Yeah.
There's an MPC Live update.
They did have a MPC 2.10 update. It's fire, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. They killed the game. Once again, COVID brain. I can't really remember everything. It was like a couple things. I'm like, damn, that's really dope. Oh, they added some new plugins to like the standalone version and the regular version. One of them is a halftime plugin.
Oh, that's cool.
Like a native halftime plugin. Huh. And they added other synths and other plugins, but that was like one of the most standout joints to me. But if you do want to check out like all the dope new stuff that came with that update, check out Masada MPC. That's his Instagram page. Yeah, Masada got a whole bunch of videos. Oh, they added, you could use an interface with that joint now. You could plug an interface into the USB port, and now that interface becomes the sound card for the MPC.
Oh, that's fire.
So like one of them interfaces that's like a mixing board with a whole bunch of channels and all that stuff. Like, you can plug that in, and now that's the sound card and all that.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah, you use all the separate outs, and you could even like use the MIDI learn and shit to like control stuff on the MPC. Like, they went there, bro. It's fire. It's a hell of an update that they did.
Let's see. There was a leak for a 61 key MPC Live Ableton tonight update.
Hold on. I'm gonna need for.
There was a leak for 61 key MPC Live and Ableton update.
Okay. Please explain. Please go back and explain, because I don't want to get excited, but a lot of that excited me. But as a whole, I have no idea what I just heard.
Yeah.
Please explain.
Send the proof. Let's see. Is there an audiophile museum y'all know of? That's actually an interesting business model. I never thought about it.
No, That's dope, and it should be. I can't tell you how excited I was to see the music section at the Black Museum and the African American Museum, not the Black Museum. That's my museum. The African American Museum in DC. I went there, and just to see, like, of course, Dilla's MPC.
Right.
Come on, man. But like all the George Clinton stuff, and they got a dope music section, and that little section alone excited me. So a whole museum just about audio and music in general, that would be amazing, bro. That would be amazing. And can you imagine how big that museum would be? Like, think about how many genres of music it is and how the span of time, like, you could put so much dope stuff in there, bro.
Oh yeah. And my brain, as far as like museums, is like totally changed. Because so when my brother came, we went to this place. He had told me about it. I had never seen one, but it's basically like a museum where you take Instagram pictures. I've never seen that, bro. But apparently in Atlanta, it's like 5 or 6 of them. And in LA, they're big. So you ever see people and they taking these private plane pictures?
Yeah.
It's a set. It's a place, and you just go in this place, and it looks like. So the one we went to is just like 90s stuff, though. Like it was like the house from Martin. It was like a 90s room with all like the Word Up magazines. Was it Word Up with all the posters and stuff like that? The 106 in Park joint I did. The Bad Boy, like the little which one is it? Mace with the puffy, the shiny jackets, and they dancing with the little. They got that all in there. You know what I mean? And
bro, I was gonna ask you. That shows you I was out of it, because I didn't even ask you like where you were at all. I'm like, what? Either he's at 106 in Park or he's
no. And again, bro, I posted 2 things that same week, and people thought I was like for real. So I posted 106 in Park. Everybody thought I was in New York, which is wow, because I'm like, I don't even know if that set is still there. I'm sure it's in a closet somewhere. And then 2, I passed the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and I'm like, oh, about to drop off some 808s to Kanye. No, everybody thought I was for real. I'm like, I'm flattered that y'all think that I'm there. I could just hit up Kanye like that. Thank you.
Driving past the stadium.
Yeah, I mean, my clout felt a little bit better. You know what I mean? Like, all right, cool. I got a little pull. Man. But no,
got in there, did a couple curls with Kanye.
They would have tackled me like they did that dude that ran on the stage. Did you see that? Dog, they need to get that security guard a raise.
Facts though.
He tackled. That was a clean tackle, bro. That was a good one.
What is the point of running onto a stage?
People are stupid, dog.
What? I don't get it, man. Sometimes I feel like I'm not even from Earth. Like, what the hell, man? What is your end goal? How do you think this is gonna end? Quickly, I can tell you that's how it's going to end. It's going to end quickly. Smoking says they have a music museum in Seoul, and they also have a one in DC. Oh, next time I go home, I had to check that out.
We need to make one where it's like people could go in there and act like they're in the studio, so you could just rent it, and then you could just take pictures and flex. Like we just have an SSL. You could take all the little flexi studio pictures, have a fake booth, right?
That'd be fire.
You follow me? That'd
be fire. That would actually be fire. I'm with that. Man.
So if you never rapped in your life, you could look like you got an expensive budget. You know what I mean?
Man.
Come on, man. We here. You know how hard I go in Atlanta?
Fire. You can look like you're worthy of being robbed without actually having a dollar. That's amazing.
We can put it like that. Dream piece if money was no object. Moog 116 voice analog synthesizer. Can't go wrong with that.
Facts. By the way, did that person ever explain what they hype?
Oh yeah, hold on. I think he did. Oh, it was a template. So I'm guessing what happened is, you know how they have the templates for like the presets, like I guess the knob assignments.
Okay,
that's what I'm guessing, right? And so then it's one that's showing up for that.
Man,
like it's an update, and then that preset was showing for a second.
Is someone gonna come out with a damn sampling keyboard or MPC style? That's all I care about, because when you say a 61 key MPC live, I'm like, well, MPCs don't have keys. What are you saying?
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. What are you saying?
That's all I really want to know. You know, everybody know, like, that's my dream. When that come out, that joint will come out, and I'm copping ASAP.
In Seoul, there's a museum of toilets. That's wild.
Damn, that's crazy.
I mean, I don't know what I would have planned on a Saturday, but I probably could think of 1,000 things before going there.
All I keep thinking is 10
hey, shout out to them.
10 bathrooms, I could shit all day.
But that's one of the things that it seems so wild. It's probably hella interesting just because you that's one of the ones where you be like, bro, I learned a lot of stuff today. I learned a lot of shit today.
That is a fact. Of all the days not to have an air horn.
Yeah.
Damn, that's hilarious. Okay, Toilet Museum, maybe I'll check that out one day.
See, Ponzu says, I just bought my first analog synth 10 minutes ago, a Juno 106. Hey. Where you get that from? Is that eBay? Yeah, let me know.
Post it. We got to see it. I'm going to live vicariously through you. I'm even going to play keys on the picture. I'm just going to press on the picture.
I think he means this. Akai Pro MPC 61 firmware 2.10 leaks new MPC keyboard sampler workstation.
Okay. Now, yeah, you are. You're not. Yeah, now you're pardon. That's what I'm talking about. I can't wait, bro.
So MPC firmware 2.10 not only contains new synth effects, but also hints that Akai Pro is working towards an MPC Key 61 keyboard sampler workstation. Damn it, if they drop this, if they listen to the podcast, because
yeah, I don't know. They're gonna owe us some bread. But
I'm about to what's the dude for Shark Tank? Mr. Wonderful. I'm about to turn like this. Where's my royalties? Royalties.
I think that someone owes me money. No, I've been getting at these people and requesting this joint for at least 10 years, maybe 8 years now. So, man, I'd just be pumped about it. I'm not even gonna lie. I'd be super pumped.
Yeah. Hey, if they come on that, I'm copping.
Dog,
I'm copping. I'm there.
That would be, man, that would be fire.
That's what I need.
That'd be super fire. Oh man, I need to take the time out. I want to thank everybody. I wanted to do this in the beginning. Thank everybody that's been hitting me up and DMing me when they found out about the Ronies and I got the Ronies and all that, man. I want to thank everybody. People have been checking in on me. Some people been hitting me up every day or just frequently, or even if you just checked in on me one time or just, commented, get better and all that. I really appreciate it. I tried to respond to as many people as I could in between passing out. But if I didn't get back to you, man, just know that you are appreciated. Man, I'm grateful. Thank all y'all.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Glad you back, man. And you hear me, I was like, dang, dog. My dog, he was like, yo, I don't think I could do the podcast. I'm like, think, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm not, bro. As soon as you said you had to go, I'm like, bro, we ain't doing no podcast, bro. What are you talking about? Think,
I was wilding. I'm like, no, we can still pull it off. Just prop me up, dog. No, he did.
Oh, okay. B-Man, B will find a Ableton question that I will not know. Every Ableton question he asks me, it'd be a question I have no idea what the answer is. I don't know how he does it. That I can't answer any of these questions.
He's the guy.
This is a good one for you, Oracle. Is there a way to group tracks together in Ableton where if you move one track, all of them will move together?
Yeah. Of course. So first of all, the group tracks just control, select them all and control G or command G. And yeah, just move them around from there. And unless I'm missing something, that's how you do it.
I think he's meaning like on the grid this way, right? Like,
if you're talking about like the actual tracks and all that on the grid, same thing. I think I'm missing it because
because if you group and then you highlight all of them, and then if you drag one, it should pull the other one.
Yeah, it'll pull all of them. Yeah. Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed, bro. Damn, I need that, bro. I need this workstation. I need to check that out. Where was that? I'm excited. I'm like, the hell with y'all. Goodbye.
Elevate hit with the mean copy and paste. Appreciate that. He had the exact copy and paste. He had the press release.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, my dog called up Ableton real quick. He's like, yeah. Let me get the info real quick.
Man, that's fire. But also it's a copy as well. Man, yeah, you the man for that, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. I'm not gonna lie. I'm about to pass out again.
All right, yeah. You made it further than what I thought you was gonna make.
Bro, yeah. I don't even know how many I don't even know if we had any useful clips from this show. Like, we didn't really get into too much like technical or production stuff. Well, not even a whole bunch of business stuff, but I will say it was fun to be back. I hope to be 100%. next week, and we could really get into it. But man, it was just fun to be back here. I'm not gonna lie. I turned this computer on, and I had to update my whole damn life just to get this shit started. That's how long it's been.
It's been a minute.
Also, I haven't been down here since the last show, which was not last week, but week before. Last week. Yeah, when I tell you everything is exactly the same, terrible. Also, B-Man, while you're in here, all those fragrances, colognes, man, I copped. I copped a boatload.
Yeah, he spent a dumb grip. He told me how much he spent. I said, yeah, what is wrong with you?
I went and ordered from that one spot. I went back 4 times, bro, and ordered stuff. All of that to say, before I could even get into any of it, I lost my sense of smell and taste.
That's not funny, but it's funny.
I can't taste it, and I can't smell any of the $1 million worth of cologne that I just bought. I can't smell none of that shit. The only one I could smell was right before I lost my sense of smell. It was this one product cologne that I love, but now it reminds me of COVID. When I smell it, it reminds me of COVID. It smells awesome. It won't remind anybody else of COVID, but I'm like, proud of COVID.
Excuse me, sir. What kind of cologne is that? Oh, it's CO19. Is that Calvin? No.
No. It's a special blend. Yeah, man. So, and also real quick, I'm getting a lot of questions. People ask me. I'm gonna just go ahead and say, people like, well, did you get vaccinated and then get COVID? No, I was not vaccinated. I got COVID. And people like, do you have the Delta? No, I got the OG original flavor COVID. So
you got the original gangster one.
I got the OG. John.
You ain't get the Neapolitan. You got the
vanilla. I just got plain vanilla. Yeah. Sorry to disappoint. Got plain vanilla COVID. Yeah, man. So that's a question I've been getting a lot. Yeah, man. So be safe out here, bro, for sure.
Yeah, I'm back inside, man. I was supposed to go to Disney, man. I think I'm gonna have to cancel. I don't think I'm gonna do it, man.
I'm not mad at you, man. I am not mad at you, bro. I tell you what, though, man, once I get better, and I'm pretty much better, this is day 10 for me. After I hit day 14 and beyond, I'm about to do something. I'm about to do something.
You about to be out here.
You just wait.
Yes, sir.
You just wait. Yes, indeed.
This weekend, I'm probably going to be drunk. So if y'all see me on Instagram stories, and I meant to put on my close friends of me acting crazy, and I didn't. Just forgive me. Just know. Just skip past it. You know what I mean? Just keep swiping. You know what I mean? Just a little.
Just repost it.
Yeah, this drunk Triz. You know what I mean? Support
repost.
Me. No, I meant well. Birthday weekend, so I'm turning up. And when me turning up, I'm really just probably gonna hang with my kid and watch This Is Pop and order some food. But if you want to support the TRIZA tequila and or Jameson fund, and also get some great 808s in the process, go to 808day.theproducerkit.com. You get a new 808 pack, 808 MIDI, bass one shots, ebooks for $5.99. It's the best deal I could possibly make, and I'm probably going to lose money doing this, but who cares? It's my birthday, and I wanted to turn up and do something. So, hey,
my man is passing the savings on to you.
I would wear it, but it looks good on you.
Facts. Also, man, at SoundOracle.net, the 808, Jesus. The art of mastering. The art of mastering is still going strong, man. Cop that course. Because I was down with COVID, I did not change the introductory price because I have to make a whole new landing page, and that's dealing with ClickFunnels. And if you know anything about ClickFunnels, you can't have anything else extra going on in your life,
boy.
And so basically, it's still at the introductory price. I'm going to work on that landing page this weekend, and I'm going to change it. So if you haven't had a chance to cop that joint, go ahead, copy this weekend. And shout out to everybody that's been hitting us, telling us about how they learned stuff from the course, and now they've tried it out and they've mastered a few songs for other people, getting good results, making some extra income.
That bread.
That's really what it's all about, man. It's about making that bread. So shout out to everybody that really jumped on it, went hard, immediately applied it, and now they're making bread from it. They've made their money back already. And I just think that's dope, man, because that was the intention, part of the intention for even coming out with the course. So shout out to everybody that's just taking control, man, getting that, stacking that extra Christmas money or that extra, starting that new career. Who knows?
I don't know why I thought you was going to say it like E40, like stacking that Gouda.
Sticking that.
I just thought you was gonna go in a different direction with it.
Sticking that Skrillex. I don't know. Yeah, man. So anyway, I think that is it. Unless we got any more questions.
I think that's it. Everybody be safe, man. Y'all be cool out here.
Yes,
we'll be back hopefully next week. We should be back. As long as we're feeling good and long as neither one of us get sick, we'll be good.
Oh, Frank talking about that Baccarat Rouge. I see you, bro. I see you. Okay, you know, a little something. But all right, man. Yes, this has been fun, man. Anyway, this has been fun. As usual, it's been another episode of UnQuantized Podcast, man.
COVID brain.
Yo, dog, I'm like, thank you. This has been Power 106.95.
Angela Yee, Charlotte McGann.
And then y'all got some names on this one. I'm just like, somebody cut off the damn